Hello students, good afternoon. So as in last lecture we have studied about the different types of forest. So we will continue with the further part of this lesson. Today we are going to see what affects the vegetation of a place. So we will study about the effects which differ in the vegetation of a place. So factors such as temperature and rainfall of a region will determine the type of forest found there. So what is the vegetation? The types of different forest, how the trees are grown, what is the shape of trees, leaves, branches, etc. What kind of things or trees will be grown in a particular forest. So all these things affects because of temperature and rainfall. How much amount of temperature in that particular place is, what is the amount of rainfall in that particular place. So based on these things the types of forest is divided. Now first point is, since tall mountains in India are extremely cold, coniferous forests are found in there. So as we know, the mountainous region, it is very cold, so there you find the coniferous forest. We have discussed this earlier, right? Then you can see here the second point they have given you is hot climate and heavy rainfall lead to evergreen forest. So mix, it is hot also and rainfall is also present. Then you have scanty rainfall and high temperature make thorny and scrub forest grown in the deserts. So in such places where there is very less rainfall and it is too much high temperature, so in such places thorny and scrub forest are grown. In here they have given you one pyramid through which you will understand factors affecting the vegetation of a place. If you can see this pyramid, you can see here grass, coniferous forest, deciduous forest, and in the last you have evergreen forest, tidal forest, thorny and scrub forest. Here this arrow shows you the temperature. So the rising temperature, first it is too hot, right? Then it is decreasing and at the top it is extreme cold. You can see at the top cone it is very extreme cold. So you can see this arrow of the temperature. So accordingly the pyramid shows you different types of forest. So this line shows you the temperature and the horizontal line here shows you how much amount of rainfall is present. So a lot of rainfall shows you blue color, then rain and very little rainfall. So here you can see three parts of forest are been given. First, where is lot of rainfall is the evergreen forest. Second, with rain, just rain, normal, you will get the tidal forest. And third, where thorny and scrub forest, where there is very little. So you can see here the first step is divided into three different parts. Then you have in the upper section you have the deciduous forest, and जैसे जैसे temperature कम होते गया है और coldness बढ़ रहा है, you can see you get coniferous forest and then the grass. So this is the pyramid which shows the affecting vegetation of a place. Now we will see the applications. What will happen if forests are destroyed? So as we have studied earlier that we get a lot of resources from forest. So what will happen if forests are destroyed? We have learned how forests are useful to people in many ways. So underline this. Deforestation occurs when trees of a forested area of a land are cut down but not replanted. So what happens? What people do nowadays? They cut off the trees from a particular place, right? They cut down all the trees to make the land clear, but they never plant it again, replant it again. So this process is called as deforestation, where forests are cut off, the trees are cut down. This can have seriously bad effects on the environment, because of which many different environment can face many different problems. Now why does deforestation occur? Now what is the main reason for this deforestation? They have given you in point wise. The first point is forests are cleared so that the land can be used for farms, buildings, roads and factories. Second, trees from forest are used as raw materials to make products such as paper and rubber. Third, forests are cut down for mining. When natural resources found under Earth's surface, such as coal or minerals, are dug and brought out of the ground, it is called mining. You're going to underline this, mark this. Earth's surface, such as coal, minerals, are dug and brought out of the ground, it is called mining. So what is mining? When natural resources found under the Earth's surface, such as coal or minerals, are dug and brought out of the ground, it is called mining. So जो भी चीज़ें नेचर के इन द अर्थ क्रस्ट अंडरग्राउंड जो भी चीज़ें हमें मिलती है नेचर से, यहाँ पे एग्जांपल उन्होंने दिया है कोल एंड डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मिनरल्स. सो टू टेक आउट ये सारी चीज़ें बाहर निकालने के लिए ज़मीन डिग की जाती है और ये सारी चीज़ें वहाँ से निकाली जाती है. सो दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड माइनिंग. वॉट अदर थिंग्स यू गेट? रॉ मटेरियल्स जो होते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वुड, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मेडिसिन, स्टोन्स एक्सेट्रा विच आर यूज टू मेक पेपर एंड रबर, ये सारी चीज़ें फॉरेस्ट से हमें मिलती है. सो दैट इज़ द वन रीज़न. एंड वन दे हैव गिवन यू फॉर फार्म, बिल्डिंग, रोड्स एंड फैक्ट्रीज, ट्रीज को कट किया जाता है. सो इन दिस वे देर आर डिफरेंट रीजन्स बिकॉज ऑफ विच डिफॉरेस्टेशन इज डन and which is affecting our environment. Now here they have given you what are the effects of deforestation. Now you know the reason why deforestation is done. Here they have given you the effects of deforestation. How when the forests are destroyed completely, it harms earth, it harms the environment, and many different living things which depend on forest, they get affected. So what happens because of this? Plants absorb carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Destroying the forest changes the climate of that region. So ultimately what will happen? You will not get the fresh oxygen if you cut down all the trees. Next they have given you the roots of trees hold soil firmly together. So when it rains, the soil can quickly soak in all the water. But deforestation makes soil loose. And when there is heavy rain, the water flows away quickly, carrying the top layer of the soil. This causes soil erosion. In mountainous areas, deforestation leads to landslide. So students, what happens when there is heavy rainfall? If you must have seen many times, when it rains heavily, the flowing water, the rainwater flowing, it takes so many things with it while flowing. All the soil and everything, the upper surface, the upper layer of the soil, it has been flown away by the rainwater. But if trees are there, what trees do? They have roots situated inside underground. So what roots do? They hold the water they hold the soil very tightly. So all the soil is being holded by the roots of the trees. So it will help to reduce the soil erosion. So even if it is raining heavily, because of roots, the soil won't get flown away, right? It will protect the soil from soil erosion. So this is one reason, as nowadays people are cutting off trees, so soil erosion is taking place. Then you have deforestation disturb the water cycle. So there is less rainfall and water bodies dry up. So even it affects the water cycle. So there is less rainfall. So these are the few effects of deforestation. I hope you have understood the lesson till here. We will continue the other part in next class. Thank you.